Call Don right now, 682-1270.
News Talk 1270, KIML, the Carpenter Show. Welcome back to the program. And this is one of the reasons why I love Fridays, because we get to talk to the roller derby girls. And we have Cinderella and Trouble Tones from the coal miners. Hey, and I didn't call you by your real names either, which is, it's tempting sometimes. But I always remember derby names. Got to remember derby names. So welcome back to the show. It's been forever. It's been forever since we had you guys in here. So I'm glad to get you back in here. What have you been up to in the past couple months? Either one of you can field that question.
We have been doing a lot of out-of-town bouts. So we've been traveling a lot and bouting and working hard. Well,
it is hard work. I know that for sure. So I mean, Who have you been having bouts with?
The last one was Casper's Deadly Ghost. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, Kat, how did you do?
I'm like, wait, I don't know.
It was a really tough game. It was really close.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I've seen they're really good, and it's actually funny. One of the girls on the Casper team. No, that was Great Falls. Never mind. It does radio up there. So I ended up talking radio and it's, for me to find somebody to talk radio with, it's always a big plus. So I mean, but you've been traveling all around. So you're finally back in town. You said it's been since March since you've had a home bout.
Yeah.
So I was actually wondering, because I didn't remember since I've been here. Seeing that you'd had home bouts, and you actually have your bouts over at Central Pavilion over at Camplex.
Yep.
And tomorrow night, and we're actually going to give away a couple tickets probably at the end of this break. I won't wait till the end, but at the end of this break, we'll give away a couple tickets. But it's tomorrow at 5 o'clock. The doors open at Central Pavilion Camplex. Tell us a little bit about who you up against tomorrow.
We are up against the Rushmore Rollers out of Rapid City, and they play on asphalt. So
yeah, they're a really fun team to play with. We've played them before.
We've had Riot Rita. She skated with us when we skated against Black Hills Wildfire in Spearfish or Rapid City.
It was in Rapid.
Yeah, we were in Rapid City.
Well,
they all merged together.
Well, yeah, that happens every once in a while. Derby teams are always changing, and
no, I mean Spearfish and Rapid City. I'm always like, I don't.
Well, no. So
sorry.
Don't worry about that. It happens all the time. So they play on asphalt. I mean, that's got to be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw some pictures from the Sturgis, Roland Sturgis. I guess some of those bouts were outside.
No,
all of them were.
Yep, they were all outside.
So that's playing on asphalt then, right?
No.
Or they had concrete.
They had a sponsor from Trackmaster, I think was the name of it, and they actually poured a track on the asphalt.
Oh, okay.
That's made for skating. So it wasn't like skating on, just regular asphalt. It was a track. It was smoother and.
Oh, so it was like a synthetic surface.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I didn't know there was that kind of technology. I mean, back where I come from, all the teams played in like the local skating rinks, and it was all wood floors.
Right.
Which seems like that would be a little bit easier on you than the concrete. That if I remember, Central Pavillion's concrete, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's smooth though. It's really smooth. Like when you fall on it, it's kind of like
it's smooth, but there's a couple uneven spots. So you'll be skating around and then hit a spot, and it's like.
Yeah, well, I guess that's part of the. Is that how you fell and hurt your knee?
No.
or did somebody help you fall? And
somebody helped me. Yeah, somebody got me good.
Well, but that's I guess that's part of the fun, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, is that the worst? Because how long have you been out now?
A month. I've been out a month. I go to the doctor on Tuesday, and I'm hoping that he releases me back.
She kept skating for a while because she didn't know.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know it was bad. I thought, it's just a bruise.
You just skate it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, skate it off.
That's what we
It'll
do.
stop hurting. It'll stop hurting after a while, or you'll get another injury that hurts worse, and you'll forget about it.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a call. Let's give it a shot. News Talk 1270, you're on the air.
Hey, Dawn, it's Jammination.
Oh, hey. Hey, what's up?
Well, I'm just calling to say to Cinderella and Trouble Tones, love your faces. Go CMD.
Hey, there you go. We have supporters listening. That's good. That's good. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, that's always good. That's always good. It's good to see I guess I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm not used to taking calls when I get guests, but I mean it's a lot of fun, and of course the real reason that you guys do this is because I mean it's always for a cause and
To win.
To win.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, winning is good too. Winning is always a huge
No, it's
plus.
all for a good cause.
Yeah. So what is your who are you supporting this time?
The Dowdy family.
Okay.
Do you know anything about them?
Not really.
The son was one of the injured that was killed at, I can't remember which mine. It was a mine accident.
Okay, I know which you're talking about now. Yeah. So I mean, it is for a good cause, and I mean everything you guys do. I mean, you're a nonprofit, of course, and everything you do, every bout, and you have another one coming up next week, and we'll talk about that in a second too.
Yeah,
So,
we're also they're called the helmet panties you put on the
Sure, yeah.
on your helmets and stuff, and we got derby skins.
Mm-hmm.
They give us the helmet panties. We wear them at the bout, and then at the end we sign them, and then we raffle them off, and all that money goes to colon cancer.
Oh, cool.
And then everyone will be different.
Right.
So, yeah.
And for those that don't know, the jammer, who is the person that scores the points, they wear what they call a helmet panty. It's just a like a spandex thing you pull over your helmet. It has a star on it, and then the pivot has one with the stripe.
Yep.
Right.
So it helps the fans know exactly. The pivot's the one that sets the pace for the pack. So.
Right.
I learned a little bit about this. I mean, I knew a little bit going in, but I've learned a little bit more about it. So how about this? Let's give away a pair of tickets, and we'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll talk about next week's bout as well.
Okay.
I mean, we have you coming back next week, but we'll talk about that one as well. So let's see, 682-1270. Let me make sure I got the paper here. I'm so disorganized today. It's Friday. 682-1270, 682-1270. We'll take the first caller for a pair of tickets for the Coal Miners' Daughters Fall Brawl tomorrow at Camplex. So you'll have to come and pick up the tickets today. So if you can make it in before business closes today, I think the office closes at 4 o'clock here. So and the lines are lighting up already. Let's take this one. News Talk 1270. Who do we have here?
Yeah, it's Rick.
Rick. Okay, you want the tickets?
Right on. That sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to put you on hold. I'll go to break. If the audio drops out, don't hang up. I have to pick up a different phone to get your information. So just hang on, and I'll be right with you.
Thank you.
And there you go. And we'll have a couple more tickets for next week's bout next week if you didn't win today. So just hang in there. Everybody will get a chance. And, of course, tickets are available at the door as well, or from one of the Coal Miners' Daughters as well.
Or Aloha Travel.
Or Aloha Travel. So, and they're what, I think $10, I think?
$8 pre-sale.
$8.
It's done today, and then
Okay, so it's your last chance. So they're not that much. If you didn't win, it's only $8. Let's take a break, and I'll get Rick's information. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Not insulting guests since 2013. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML. You're listening to Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.
News Talk 1270 KIML, Don Carpenter Show. And welcome back to the final segment of the program. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Cinderella and Trouble Tones from the Coal Miners' Daughters Roller Derby. Big Fall Brawl bout is tomorrow, 5 o'clock at the Camplex Central Pavilion. Doors open at 5. You can still get pre-purchase tickets today at Aloha Travel, right?
or 363 Coal.
363 Cole. So today's your last day for advance purchase tickets. It's $8. It's a hell of a deal. Even at the door, it's only 10 at the door, right? So,
or 2 cans of food, $9.
Okay, or 2 cans of food at $9. See, again, it all goes back to always doing something for the community.
Right.
So you're doing the let's see, the bout tomorrow is the Rushmore Rollers. Is that right? Rushmore Rollers. Okay, and from Rapid City, and we talked a little bit during the break that they're probably pretty tough playing on that asphalt, and either that or they just spend all their money on equipment. But and you do have a bout coming up next week as well. So let's talk about that for a second. I mean, you'll be in next Friday as well, I believe.
It's in 2 weeks.
Oh, it's in 2 weeks?
October 5th.
Oh, October 5th. That's right. Okay, so you'll I think I already have you scheduled for that one too, if I remember right. But let's talk about it anyway, just so people, if they do want to come, they can still get their advance purchase tickets. And this one is October 5th. It's the, I'm kind of peeking over, Boo Breast Cancer Beatdown. The names for these things are always the best.
Breast Cancer Month, Awareness Month. Yeah. So we wanted to do something to, for that. It's against Dickinson Roller Derby out of North Dakota. They're pretty new, actually. I think we will be their first bout. So they're coming all the way down here.
See, and that's the cool thing. I mean, in this part of the country, there just seem to be teams popping up all over the place.
There is.
I mean, that's awesome. That is really cool.
And then those ones will go towards GARF. The proceeds from there will go to GARF. And then, of course, the helmet panty raffle will go to breast cancer awareness, of course. And then those tickets you can buy from 363 Cole. And then we should have pre-sale tickets down at Montgomery Bar or Razor City Roller Derby Supply. Well,
I was going to ask you how that was coming along, but I didn't know if you were ready to talk about it yet. How is the shop coming along?
It's awesome. We got the physical space is completely done. We got a bunch of merchandise tagged, and we're ready to sell.
Oh, so I mean, have you opened yet, or?
Unofficially, we haven't had our grand opening yet, and we don't really have set hours right now. We will very soon, but we also will meet anybody down there at any time if they want to take a look around or.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get a hold of you if they need skates, or I mean, it doesn't even have to be roller derby stuff. If you just need a pair of roller skates, I mean,
yep.
Some people just like to skate. So you have all that stuff. If somebody does want to get a hold of you for that, how can they get a hold of you?
It's 363-0083.
363-0083.
Yes.
Razor City Roller Derby Supply.
Yes.
See, that's exciting. I mean, you're going to sell online as well, right?
Yeah, we are. Yep, as soon as we get our website going, yes.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I think I mentioned your shop. I forget exactly who the guest was a couple days ago. We were talking about local businesses that sell online, and I mentioned that I didn't mention it by name. I didn't want to throw you under the bus or anything, but that really is cool. So it's good to see. I mean, it's a local business. Go out and support it.
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what? We're almost completely out of time. So let's get the information out one more time about tomorrow's bout. It's tomorrow, doors open at 5, Camplex Central Pavilion. If you want tickets in advance, $8, 363 Cole, or go to Aloha Travel. And at the door.
The bout actually starts at 6.
The bout starts at 6, doors open at 5. Yep. And you guys will be doing your warm-up skates and all that stuff before that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
So $8 pre-sale, $10 at the door, or $9 with 2 cans of food as well.
All of our information for practices and upcoming bouts and everything are on our website at coalminersdaughters.com. And then you can also email us at daughtersderby@gmail.
daughtersderby@gmail.com. It is a lot of fun. I'm telling you guys, you need to go out and see a roller derby. It's always a lot of fun, and it's good for the whole family. The kids love this stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Everyone I've ever been to, the kids love it as much or more than the adults. So it's and again
of that actually.
Yeah.
We are going to have junior roller derby in the near future.
Oh, you're starting a junior team.
Yes, we are going to have some informational meetings pretty soon. So if you like us on Facebook, you can follow us on there, and we'll set a date, and it'll just be an informational meeting, just,
Oh, yeah.
get the word out.
And Coal Miners' Daughters, just do Coal Miners' Daughters Roller Derby, and it shows up.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that search on Facebook, it shows up. It's easy to find. And you guys anytime you have something going on, you post it on there. So I guess we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Cinderella Trouble Tones from the Coal Miners' Daughters Roller Derby. Tomorrow, doors open at 5, Camplex Central Pavilion. Go out and support the team. It really is a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
We'll see you guys soon. News Talk 1270 KIML.
Better than your first kiss, without all the awkward slobber. Don Carpenter on News Talk 1270 KIML.
A message for Republicans. I'm Todd Starnes with this Fox News and Commentary next.